Hi, this is Peyton Cottrell II. I hope that I started that correctly. I had a little problem here with the video. First time this actually happened. And I've been asked from a paid Southeast Texas ghost investigation tour job to give them a great presentation. So here it is. These are the highlights of being a published author and a paranormal investigator. I became a published author 4 years ago on Amazon United Kingdom or Amazon UK, and on a few other venues online. I don't have their legal the legal blessings to name them, but so be it. There they are. Um, I used to do a whole lot of deeper meditation than I have in several years. In 2014, I was in meditation, and for three straight months, I was doing some meditation on Houston, Texas, and you take what you want when I say that I was even 51 years old. I guess you would call it a kidnapping against me. Yes, apparently, ghosts, restless souls, they're also capable of kidnappings, and they ripped out my soul in my meditation. Telling the truth, I'm telling the truth, and sent my soul down to 2 miles below of what's called the Houston Heights neighborhood in Houston, Texas, 2014. And I saw, to my surprise, pyramids. Long story short, I'm doing the best I can here because I have a whole lot of experiences here, but I'm giving you the frosting on the cake tips of a very candied or very illuminating, spicy backdrop of sound bites of a very elongated uh, experience of being a ghost hunter or seeker of lost souls, and a published author of 22 books on Amazon of supernatural. And I saw pyramids, that is correct, at 2 miles underneath the Houston Heights neighborhood in Houston, Texas, 2014. And I started to ask some questions because after 3 months of having my soul kidnapped and taken down there below the Houston Heights, I got tired of it. And I finally published one of my first books called The Symbols of Jefferson Davis Hospital. The Symbols of Jefferson Davis Hospital, as in the haunted Jefferson Davis Hospital. It's now known as the renovated Elder Street Haunted Lofts. Elder Street, Otis Lofts in on Elder Street in Houston, Texas, in the Houston Heights neighborhood. And I asked psychics and witches, both white and black magic witches, tarot card readers, people who work with dowsing rods, initially used to find water in deserts. And I also talked to professors in universities across Texas. And I finally got some very straight answers. One in particular, from a very good friend of mine, well trusted, Alima Yasmin from London, England, and she told me that the pyramids, there are three pyramids, threats in Spanish, that are underneath Houston, Texas. And to my surprise, even these pyramids, they're not Toltec, they're not Egyptian, they're America. I won't go into that, but they're around the Rio Grande area south of New Mexico in Arizona. But these pyramids are actually of all cultures Atlantean. There are 3 Atlantean pyramids that are the size of the Egyptian pyramids on the Giza Plateau that are actually directly below the Houston neighborhood in Houston, Texas. Okay. Well, I wrote that book called and published it called the Symbols of Jefferson Davis Hospital in Houston, Texas. Okay, now fast forwarding to 2018 and also in 2021. There's been a lot of I'm going to a soundbite analogy here. A lot of political far right activity going on in the Deutschland in Germany. I decided to see what they're doing on YouTube. I typed in certain choice words, as you can imagine, on YouTube. To my surprise, the internet did not take me to Europe. They took me to, of all places, Antarctica. You know, South Pole. Good, yes, South Pole. And for 3 months, I was in total shock. I thought, why am I looking at a pro-German colony, a pro-German village in the South Pole called Base 211, Neue Schwabenland, New Berlin, Station 211, Agartha. I'm not going to go into its most controversial name. I'm not going to do all that. It get me in trouble. But if you do enough research on Base 211, Antarctica, you'll see what it's recalled. It's a very controversial name. Let's just say that World War II did not end in the way that we're being taught across the nations. To put it mildly, the Germans won the very last battle of World War II in 1946, 1947, the Battle of Operation High Jump. The Battle of Operation High Jump. You got it. Battle of Operation High Jump. The Germans won the very last battle of World War II. The Allies discovered that the Germans were still operating one of 2 functioning U-boat bases, Base 211, and we could knock it out. We did knock it out. The Germans won the Battle of Operation High Jump when they were defending Base 211 U-boat base, and knowing that they won the very last conflict in 1947 in Antarctica. The U-boat base has peacefully evolved into a new nation, a second Germany, if you will. A population in 2021, population at exactly 8 million residents that are peaceful. And they live at 2 miles Queen Maud Land. And there are 91 volcanic spouts that are at the base of Antarctica, thereby giving sufficient, more than sufficient warmth to the 8 million colony or nation of Base 211, New Berlin, Neue Schwabenland. Yes, I'm learning a little bit of German here and there, a little bit of Deutsch, yes. Anyway, that to spice up the resume here, and their main industry is in the manufacture of UFOs, as in Haunebu, Vril, Andromeda, and their new outstanding UFOs. They have now applied Greek names to their new updated versions of flying saucers. But yeah, you might want to check them out at Haunebu, which is spelled Haunebu. Haunebu, Vril spelled Vril, Haunebu and Vril, and Andromeda starships. I don't speak Greek, so I can't mention the Greek names for the new UFOs of the 21st century. But Base 211 Antarctica Nation is doing business. They're doing business with 12 different galaxies in the known universe. And thankfully, my books, they're on Amazon. are now for sale, of all places. They're now for sale in the extraterrestrial alien inhabited galaxy of Andromeda. My books are now on for sale. Are now on for sale in the extraterrestrial inhabited Andromeda galaxy, which is the closest neighbor to our Milky Way galaxy. How to get my books on Amazon at Peyton Cottrell II, Peyton Cottrell Cottrell II, Peyton Cottrell Cottrell II, Peyton Cottrell II on Amazon.com. How to get my books to the Andromeda galaxy. I'm now a celebrity in Base 211 Antarctica Nation. They simply transported my books from Amazon under assumed names, assumed accounts on anonymous accounts on Amazon from in the cargo hold of Amazon of Hanabu and or Brill and Andromeda flying saucers in the cargo holes of the Hanabu, Brill, and Andromeda flying saucers from Earth. They flew my books in the cargo holes across the Milky Way galaxy and into the Andromeda galaxy. Into the Andromeda galaxy, they are now on sale in a shop in the Andromeda galaxy. You can do your own check on that one. If you have a pendulum, if you have a pendulum, and you know how to use it, you can check to see if I'm lying about it or not. And you will find, I assure you, in the name of the Christian Trinity, and the Light Bearer, the original true Christ, in metaphysical numerology, and in Revelation 19:10, do not worship me, but he who has sent me, and in Revelation 22:16, I, Jesus, and Morning Star. Revelation 22:16, I, Jesus, and Morning Star. Proving that the light bearer is a true Christ. It's a true Christ. And it's only he who's to be worshipped, the light bearer, according to Christian writ, Christian Holy Bible, and metaphysical numerology. But you can check your pendulums to see if what I'm saying is the truth about my books on Amazon being sold in a gift shop in the Andromeda galaxy. Well, with that, I'm hoping to get hired at the on a ghost tour job in Southeast Texas. As always, my name is Peyton Cottrell II, Peyton Cottrell Cottrell II in Houston, Texas. My email is as always my email number 2ndgermany.antarctica@gmail.com, number 2ndgermany.antarctica@gmail.com. Thank you and have a good day. I'm hoping to get a job. Thank you very much.